evidence now that, well, everything we are doing to try and fight crime might be some of the wrong things. Cities across the country use something called Shot Spotter. It's artificial intelligence to detect gunshots and dispatch police, except it's not working. New Bloomberg report says detecting gunshots and fighting crime are shockingly two very different things. Bernard Zapor is here, former ATF special agent. Is this a political issue that politicians want to find great technology and whiz-bang computers and everything else rather than just say what we need is more cops?
I actually think it's to the contrary. I mean, some of the reluctance to deploy this technology in high crime, high gunshot areas is the fact that it's revealing. I mean, if you were a city leader, for example, and there's metrics out there demonstrating you have X number of gunshots fired throughout the evening, it's pretty damning on your city in a way. I mean, in terms of businesses and tourism and residency. So that has been a problem with this technology. A little bit different. It's contrary to the need for deployment.
Chicago SpotSatter data study, 90% of police department deployments found no gun-related crime, 87 unfounded deployments daily on average, 40,000 dead-end deployments in 21 months. This is also big business. You know, these guys make hundreds of millions, if not a billion-dollar industry out of this technology, yet, at least by some accounts, it's not working.
What's incredibly important here, and one of the things that's missing, is the deployment of this technology is just a singular piece. You have to have a crime gun intelligence center. You have to have investigators that know how to take this analysis and do things on the proactive side. On the tactical side, what happens immediately, though, is they are finding gunshot victims that would have never been found because 80% of these gunshots that are heard are never reported to police. They're detected by Shot Spotter, and so they have a deployment. They have found victims that are bleeding out, that have been saved, and they have, in fact, resulted in arrests and indictments of people that were responsible for some of these things. But the standalone technology by itself is not a solution. It has to be married up with good investigative skills that deal specifically with crime guns and gun use.
I got 30 seconds. What I'm hearing from you is the technology's great, but if there's not policies and policing to back up the technology, that's where the breakdown is.
And specific policing vocations that deal with the investigations related to this, yes.
All right, fair enough. I apologize for having to run. We got a little carried away earlier in the show, but we're going to have you back. We appreciate it. I don't think the crime problem's going away.
It is not, unfortunately. Yeah, no. The trend is up.
Yeah, no, and continues to go up, perhaps even with accelerating rates. It's good to see you, sir. Thank you. Rationing in America.